Howdy everyone, it is your buddy BP. It is July 15th, 2016, Friday, which means that it is XUR Day. I'm having this video out a little late, it's been kind of a busy morning. But yep, it is XUR Day, and he is here in the reef. Ain't that nifty? Let's go ahead and pay him a visit and see what he has. There he is. A little bit of a crowd here. It's always nice to know that there are people still playing Destiny. Alright, show us what you got, XUR. Titans this week will get the Ruin Wings. They have an intellect and strength build. Its perks include the Rain Blows, Momentum Transfer, Rocket Launcher Loader, and Auto Rifle Loader. Its exotic perk, Seeds of Ruin. Heavy ammo drops more often and contains more ammo in each drop. This is one of the best exotic armors you can get for Titans. It's one of the best exotic armors in the game, especially for PvE. If you have a heavy weapon that you love running, like let's say you really enjoy using the Sleeper Simulant, which I think is a horribly underrated weapon. I think it's absolutely fantastic. A lot of people were pooping on it because, you know, it's not the Yowlerhorn, but I mean, come on, I still think it's great. But maybe you're using something else. Maybe you're using Truth, maybe you're using Dragon's Breath, maybe you're using Thunderlord, I don't know. But all I can say is that if you got a heavy weapon that you really, really love, then nothing supplements it quite as well as this. You get more, ammo drops more often when you kill enemies, and you get more ammo out of it. I mean, there's nothing else quite like it. There's no other exotic in the game that supplements heavy weapons quite as well as this. The only problem with it is that it's pretty much useless in PvP. In PvP, it does nothing. It will not cause ammo to generate more often. It will not give you more ammo out of those heavy ammo crates. You know, that's it. That's all. It's only for PvE. But I gotta say, for a PvE armor piece, they don't get much better than this. If you are playing as a Titan and you do not have Ruin Wings, you absolutely must get these. These are one of the best exotic armors in the game, period. Hunters this week get young AHAMKARA'S Spine. It has an intellect and discipline build, which is good for this. Its perks include Fastball, Impact Induction, Machine Gun Loader, and Scout Rifle Loader. Its exotic perk is Field Trip. Increased trip mine duration and gain an additional trip mine charge. I believe it increases the duration of trip mine grenades from 10 seconds to 30, which is really nice because if you're building a full discipline hunter, then that means you can pretty much get your next grenade back as soon as you're done using the last one. It's pretty damn sweet. Unfortunately, they have nerfed trip mine grenades, so in PvP, where they are the most useful, they don't do quite as much damage as they used to, but they're still pretty fun, and you can still like stick enemies and stuff with them. So it's still a lot of fun to use. It's always been my dream to get like maybe me and 5 other people in the same fire team and go into like Mayhem Control or Mayhem Clash or something like that, and have us all like just play as hunters and spec out for discipline, all with this, and just go around everywhere just spamming trip mine grenades all over the place just to see what would happen. It just seems like the kind of thing that would be a lot of fun. And these are fun, and of course you get 2 trip mine grenades, so it also stacks twice, so that's nice. So even though trip mine grenades have been nerfed a little bit, and they're just not really all that useful in PvE, in PvP they are still a lot of fun. And there's no other exotic armor in the game that supplements them quite as well as this. So if you're a fan of trip mine grenades, and I like trip mine grenades, then you gotta get yourself a young AHAMKARA'S Spine. And it has a really nice build too. Warlocks this week will get Light Beyond Nemesis. It has an intellect and strength build. Its perks include Hands-On, Heavy Lifting, and Innervation. Its exotic perk is Keeper of the Pack. Revive fallen teammates and be revived faster. Supers generate an extra orb. This is just one of those exotics that everyone should get. It's not really all that exciting, but it is useful in any kind of intensive team-based event, such as Prison of Elders or say Trials of Osiris. This is especially useful in Trials of Osiris. They have nerfed the revive time I can't remember which patch was. It was one of the more recent patches, but they nerfed it so it takes a little bit longer, which makes these much more useful. So, yeah, like I said, they're not the most exciting exotic armors, but they are very, very useful. And if you don't have one, especially if you don't have this one for your Warlock, you should definitely consider picking it up, especially if you like doing Trials of Osiris, because nothing supplements it quite as well as this. We get an exotic weapon this week. Super good advice. I think he sold this not too long ago, if I remember correctly. What I do remember is that I actually did a review of this nifty little weapon. I'll leave a link somewhere so y'all can check it out if you want to. It deals solar damage. Its perks include smooth ballistics, soft ballistics, and CQB ballistics. It also has crowd control, single point sling, hand loaded, and flared magwell. Its exotic perk is super good advice. Missed shots may be returned to the magazine. Landed shots may be replaced in the magazine from your reserves. Back in year 1 when this debuted, this was kind of a joke. Pretty much no one ever used it. It just did not have a lot of applications. They did change it, however, in year 2. So now it has that extra ability, so when you land shots, it'll take shots from your reserve and just put it right in the magazine. What this means is that if you can consistently land shots on an enemy, basically your entire reserve counts as your magazine. It'll just keep supplying shots, and you can just keep firing without ever having to reload. Ton of fun. It's a lot of fun to use. Is it something I would recommend? Not for anything too challenging. I wouldn't recommend it for like a raid. I wouldn't recommend it for anything PvP related. And yet, it's really fun to use. And it's really great to use for those Ruin Wings. If you're planning on picking up the Ruin Wings and you don't have a super good advice, consider picking it up, because the Ruin Wing supplements this weapon very, very well. It's a ton of fun to use. Doesn't have a lot of real-world applications, but I kind of like it. I just like being able to continuously fire without ever having to reload. You know, it's like, you know, you just go full Rambo with the thing. It's really, really fun. It's not the most exciting looking exotic. It's kind of plain looking. It doesn't have quite the flair that most other exotic weapons have, but it is fun to use. So if you're looking for if you have the coins to spare, and you're looking for something that's just plain fun, this is a really nice weapon, but it's not a must-have. We get an Engram this week, a Legacy Engram, for gauntlets. 29 strange coins, so if you don't have like your Claws of AHAMKARA or maybe your no backup plans or whatever, this is your chance to possibly get one. Of course, it'll be a year 1 and you'll have to go to your kiosk and upgrade to year 2, but if you don't have one, this is a chance to get them. We also have glass needles, 3 coins, 3 motes, 1 exotic shard. 3 of coins, you get a pack of 5 for 7 strange coins, and of course, you get your heavy ammo synths, a pack of 3 for 1 strange coin.
I may be here.
And I'd say that just about does it for this video. Not a bad week, I say. Those Ruin Wings are a must-have. They are arguably the best exotic armor piece in the game for PvE activities. But that's just my opinion. What are your thoughts on our haul this week? Let me know in the comment section. I try to respond to as many people as I can. And don't forget to spank that like button if you enjoyed the video or if you found it helpful in any way. Your support means a lot to me. And as always, y'all be good to each other, and I will see you in the next video.